No, it's all right. I was looking forward to that game tonight, but it was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? The overall contest.
Yeah, from a neutral. Well, I'm a neutral, and obviously you've got vested interest in Liverpool. But do you know what? There are parts about the Arsenal performance where I go, do you know what? They've been accused and told for the last 2 or 3 years they're bottle jobs. They don't let it go. Sometimes if you can't win a game, don't lose it. And there was definitely an element from Arteta where he's sitting there saying, right, I need to show little, because I felt Liverpool might nick it. That's how it felt to me, that Arsenal weren't quite on at it. They've been off it of late. Still got a nice lead at the top of the table. I don't mind those tactics. And anyone that says it's boring and sitting in, it's how you win a title sometimes. You can't be open, expensive football every single game. There's many different ways to win a league, and Arsenal showed tonight. They're not on top form, but they got a point. It's not a bad point, that, especially the fact that City have been dropping points, 3 draws in the last 3 games. Had City been closer, I think Arteta would have approached that second half in a different way. Anyway, how are you, mate?
Very good. I thought you analysed that really well. Yeah, I thought for the first 20 minutes, I thought Liverpool were on the floor and Arsenal never finished them off. Liverpool sat back, got everyone behind the ball, were really passive in the last third, and Arsenal were about to get through them, but Arsenal's front players have not cut through and finished them off. And then Liverpool, second half, sort of come out a bit more and got the ball out to Frimpong, who played really well, I thought, Frimpong.
Yeah, do you know what?
Considering he's not an out-and-out winger.
He just needs to sort out that final bit of quality, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Final pass, selection of pass, weight across, weight of pass, that sort of thing. But he was a problem. Miles Lewis-Skelly, by the way, he had a terrible time when he came on.
But you know that what you've just said, I think that's said every year on, year out, say it about wingers. But people like Thierry Henry and Perez, they get it right. Yeah, they get it right. You never say
about World Cup winners there.
Well, that's the difference, though. That's what I'm about to say. Yeah. That is the difference between world-class players getting the decision-making. Is it a dink to the back post? They pick people out in the box and get it right. Yeah. You find the ones who are just below that, they get it wrong. But Liverpool second half, although they had more of the ball, do you know that is the first time in 16 years Liverpool haven't had a shot on target?
What, whole game?
Yeah.
Right, that's when you were playing, Dino.
16 years.
You played in that game?
2010. No, I was before that. But I think it's a good point for Liverpool. I think Arsenal, like you said, Arteta's got, like, Liverpool are just dropping back into what they call a low block now. They're all behind the ball, and they're going to nick the game on us. So he said, well, what we'll do then, we'll sit in a low block.
They do it well, Arsenal. They do it well.
We'll nick it on you.
Yeah. They're well coached like that, Arsenal. 3
corners they had all game, which is a bit of a... Well done to Liverpool, because they've obviously don't give them any corners, try not to give any free kicks away. Yeah. And then we had a bit of bad taste at the end, didn't we?
What did you make of that unsavoury moment? Honestly, right, I thought it was a disgrace for Martinelli. Honestly, that is so unnecessary. I know what he's thinking. He thinks that Bradley's wasting time. You cannot... I mean, it's a red card, by the way. He should have it's 2 yellows. He throws the ball at him, and then he tries to manhandle him off the pitch. The boy's career could be in the balance. Absolutely disgusting. Disgusting from Martin. Classless, right? Absolutely classless. And the Liverpool players, I saw Conor get involved. Honestly, if I was a Liverpool fan there, I would be absolutely raging. I was amazed that Liverpool players didn't get more involved. But, I hope and pray that Bradley's, it's not as serious as it might be. But for Martinelli there, mate, utterly classless.
I'm not a surgeon or a doctor, but it looked to me as if his knee wobbled. His knees wobbled.
Hands off him.
And,
he's injured. He's down in pain. No, this is the problem. Martinelli has judged Bradley by his own low standards, because that's the sort of thing he would do. That's the difference.
I'm on about the injury itself, right? When you look at it in slow motion, it looks like if I was going to have a bet now, I think he's damaged his ACL. His knees wobbled, right? Martinelli has obviously not realised that. He thinks he's wasting time. He's thrown the ball at him, yellow card. Then he's trying to drag him off the pitch.
Disgusting. It's absolutely disgusting.
He should know better. But I'm sure when he realises the state...
I hope he's a big enough man to apologise for that.
He will apologise.
If he's out for the rest of the season, okay, and this is... I hope Martinelli's man enough. In fact, he should just apologise. It's disgusting. Get your hands off an injured player. He's down. And I know that the Arsenal fans will come on and try and defend him here, but that is disgusting. 03717 223344. Let's go and speak to Michael, who's a Liverpool fan. Michael, good.
Hi, Michael.
Evening. Welcome to the Sports Bar.
How you doing, guys?
I'm all right.
Good.
Mate. Yeah, you recovered from that. It wasn't as a spectacle. It wasn't particularly great, was it?
No, I don't think it was. But to be honest, I think it's a very good point for us. To not have a recognised striker, to be in the run of form. I know we haven't lost in 9 games, and we haven't exactly been lighting the world up. And to be that defensively sound, I think it was a brilliant performance. But I'm barely calmed down from Martinelli. Honestly, I think that's one of the most disgusting things I've ever seen in a football pitch.
Honestly, get your hands off him. The boy's in pain. Honestly, I was upset by it. And I've got no dog in this fight at all. But that's appalling.
I honestly, and I've calmed down a bit, so maybe I'll take this back. But see if Cundy had went up or someone, Gary Neville said it in commentary and said he's amazed no one went up and lamped him. I'd have taken that red card. I'd have stood up and I would have applauded him off that pitch. But honestly, that is, I don't think you can get any retrospective ban, can he? Because he got yellow carded for it. So
well, he did. I mean, Anthony Taylor Anthony Taylor, I don't know whether he did, when he throws the ball at him at first, and then he puts his knee in his back, and then he tries to drag him off the pitch.
And it's not a gentle push. It's a full-on job.
I know. Disgusting.
It is disgusting. But do you know what? I think the second half, that was a typical Arteta Arsenal performance against one of the so-called big teams, where he wants to not lose it.
I know, but you know what, right? I don't mind that. I don't have a big problem with that, because it's about making sure, if you can't win a game, don't lose it. And it wasn't pretty, but they come away, and because City, Dino, have been faltering of late, I think he kind of felt he could do that. You know, it's not a bad point for Arsenal, that.
I think he probably thought at half-time, right, I can see how this game's going to go here. They're going to nick this on us, Liverpool. What we'll do is we'll nick the result off them. So we'll sit back, shut all the doors, let them come at us a little bit, wait for a set play, and we'll break on them. But when he was bringing the subs on for Arsenal, and the players he was bringing on were better than the ones he was taking off, I was thinking, that just shows you. I don't think Liverpool made a substitution, did they?
I don't. Other than when
it just shows you the difference.
When Bradley come off.
Yeah. That was in the 96. Yeah. It just shows you the difference in the squads and the injuries. But
Arsenal's bench is their squad is excellent. Their squad is they're built and ready to win this Premier League, in my opinion.